Hello and welcome to another 3D survey tutorial. So, you'd like to design a solar power plant in SolarEdge Designer and you need a good orthophoto and all the relevant measurements of the roof. The best way to do that is to fly over the roof with a drone. Take photos of it, import them into 3Dsurvey and generate a 3D model. Once you've got it, you can vectorize the roof and create an orthophoto image, which can easily be imported into SolarEdge Designer. The CAD module in 3Dsurvey was designed to make vectorization effortless and accurate. Once you've opened your project in SolarEdge Designer, go to Site Modeling. Then find the background image icon. Browse for your orthophoto file on your computer and select it. This will bring you into Initial Adjustment menu. Even though your image is georeferenced, you have to reference it here manually. You do that by placing the pins on the satellite image and your orthophoto on the same spot. Select the spot that is easily recognized on both images. It's ideal to find such spot in diagonal corners. You can already see here that our orthophoto created in 3Dsurvey has much higher resolution and better texture than the satellite image. Don't worry too much about being super precise. Now let's find the second spot. I think these yellow markings on asphalt will do great. Try to find a corner. And again you will see this is much easier task on our new image. Here we go. Okay, then click Adjust. Your digital orthophoto will appear on top of the satellite image. It may look like it fits perfectly, but let's pause here for a second. Notice that the scale and rotation of our image were altered. This is unnecessary and even wrong, since we are sure of our location because our orthophoto has been georeferenced. If you're new to 3Dsurvey or just unsure how to create a proper orthophoto, we've got a video on that too. For the purpose of this tutorial, let's just look and understand these numbers real quick. You should know some basic info about your image to properly scale it. Scale represents your pixel density. If your orthophoto, for example, is exported in resolution of 2 cm, you should set the scale to 50 ppm. And again, since our orthophoto is georeferenced, there is no need to rotate it. So just override this value with 0. You can rock the transparency slider to see how it fits. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, so don't worry if there are some discrepancies. As you know, 3Dsurvey also enables you to do some vectorization. You can import a DXF file by clicking here. Browse your PC and find it, click Open. And now you'll find yourself in Select Layers menu where you can match layers together. Simply define a roof layer, and if you already have your PV modules drawn, you select them here on the second layer. I don't, so I'll just define the obstacles layer. The layer is placed in the middle of the site. Everything is selected by default, so just grab any line and drag it down to the roof. If you've done everything correctly, it should fit perfectly. And now you can begin working on your project. Check if everything got imported correctly. Sometimes obstacles are not drawn as you'd expect, so inspect them. Right here we have an example of a tilted obstacles. Don't move it like this. Remember, you have to deselect everything first. Let's try again. So select only the obstacle, rotate it, and there you go. Pretty simple. Everything else looks pretty good. However, there's one thing SolarEdge Designer doesn't import in your obstacles layer. That's lines. So if you have some sort of linear obstacles, you'll just have to draw them as very long, stretched rectangles. Let's try to do that here. Something like that. Maybe just a little rotation. That's better. And move it up a bit. Okay, that's perfect. And now we are truly ready to place some solar panels on that roof. But that's already out of the scope for this tutorial. So this is all for today. Hope you've enjoyed it and see you next time.